Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Macro Mondays. Today is the 9th of December, 2024. A little bit of a sea of red on the daily time frame. Here we go, basically down a lot of double-digit declines. I thought it was quite funny that SOS, Save Our Soul, I think it's the Solana swap, is up about 30% today. I thought it was pretty funny, quite humorous. But we got to look at the weekly time frame, guys. We are majorly up on the weekly time frame. We have obviously taken most of these trades, and obviously our portfolios are well up in the past week. And in the past month, it's even better. You've got triple-digit gains. In my opinion, nothing to be scared of at the moment. Obviously, on the day, a little bit of red. But on the hourly, we are starting to grab those gains back. I have just opened 5 fresh longs. We're going to go over those extremely soon. So Bitcoin on the daily time frame, still bullish in my opinion. We are in a clear uptrend over here. Yesterday on Sunday, obviously the highest daily close of all time, the highest weekly close of all time was yesterday. There's nothing bearish about the highest daily close of all time and the highest weekly close of all time. If you keep shorting the top, you keep getting wrecked. So we're going to hold our longs until we get a breakdown, okay? And the breakdown could be of the key levels, which we're going to discuss now. So on Friday, we analyzed the wick and we said it was actually quite nice to see this Thursday wick, up and down, huge wick to the upside, huge wick to the downside. And we outlined the 50% and the 100% of the wick to the upside and the downside. We did take a long on the smaller term timeframes, which we haven't taken profit yet. We're going to go over that long later. We're still in the Bitcoin long. And yeah, guys, there's nothing bearish about this. It's a bit of a pullback. We could go lower. Of course, we could go lower. The key levels I have at the moment are this one, which we have hit, the top of the wick, 104.6 over there. And then to the downside, the 50% of the wick was 93.7. We haven't hit that yet. I think we might hit that this week. And I think it will provide a great buying opportunity. We also have the full wick over there coming in at 90,500. And I think this could be, if we do get a very deep pullback, I think this will be the level that we hit, because it's also the 382 of the move since Trump won the election. So obviously Trump won the election, the crypto market went pretty wild over the past month, basically up only. And if you take the Fibonacci from there with the 50% and the 382, then that does come in this region over here, which I think if market makers allow this region to be bought, I think this will be the major buying opportunity. But I think, everyone wants to buy the dip. So I don't think we are going to get that low. And one thing you guys must understand, when we are in strong trending moves, the level that you hit in the Fibonacci is the 382, okay? So that's coming over here just above 90K. Let's call it 90K for round numbers. So we do have quite a bit of confluence over here. So we have a liquidity sweep of this wick over there. That's coming at 90K. We have the 382 level, and it looks like the 50-day EMA is ticking onwards and upwards over there. Let's make that red for you guys. So this could easily be tagged. I think this is moving upwards. And this is probably going to chop around for a bit, and then we might go for a dive to the downside. But this will be a major buying opportunity. ETH obviously hit $4,000 just after the live stream. We did obviously call that live. We've been bullish on ETH since 2,300 over here when we called for the inverse head and shoulders. And we are riding Ethereum all the way up to $5,000 at least. It's still holding this up sloping support trend line, and there's no reason to get bearish unless ETH gets below this upsloping support trend line and underneath the most recent 50% level. And that's coming in at 3,560, that region over there. As long as we're above this level over here, I think it's still game on. I think dips are for buying, and onwards and upwards we go. Solana is still looking good. I still have my target of 210. Still waiting for 210. I'm obviously long on Solana, but I'm not going to be buying any Solana on this dip. I will be buying Solana at 210. We're going to have to wait and see how the price action plays out. So this is my, if Bitcoin and ETH and the crypto market does get that big pullback, if Solana hits 210, that's where I will be deploying Solana on decent leverage, probably 2 to 3x leverage, massive positions over there. Bitcoin dominance, obviously a huge move to the downside. It is a clear breakdown. We are below the important EMAs. We are obviously below the 50% level of the all-time high to the recent low over there. Sorry, not the cycle high, to the recent low over here. And the level that I'm looking for, if we do get a continued pullback in the crypto market, is for Bitcoin dominance to come between 57 and 58%. So this is a level that has a high chance of being hit if we do get a continued pullback. If the market just if this is the dip, false move Monday, then we are just gonna, likely dump down for Bitcoin dominance. But the reason I'm liking this level is because the EMAs are here, as well as the 50% and the 382 Fibonacci. So there's a lot of confluence here, as well as the upsloping support trend line over there. So I think if we do get a push up or a sell-off in the crypto market, where obviously Bitcoin will be sold less than the altcoins, if there is panic in the retail eyes, then I think this level, this 57 to 58% will be met. And I think this will provide a major buying opportunity. So I'm looking for the 382. I think it probably won't get past the 382. So I've got this level over here, 57%. That's where, if you still have Bitcoin, you guys know I don't have Bitcoin. I released this video on the Thursday over here after this wick over here. Obviously, I was all in altcoins then and there. USDT dominance getting a little bit of a pullback today, or correction to the upside today. We're obviously in a downtrend. And yeah, the plan hasn't changed. I still see this falling until Q1 of 2025. And that lines up obviously with the Ethereum average gains of the medium being about 30% and the average being almost 100% over there. But this is in a downtrend over there, and it looks very similar to the price action, what happened last time. So there's obviously this big support. We lost it, we back tested it, and then continued to the downside. So here we've lost it. Looks like we are back testing it. If we do zoom in over there, and I think it's likely that this is a dip worth buying, and onwards and upwards we move. Total crypto market cap, obviously excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum over here, still above the key level. We did draw the rocket here a while ago, and we are moving onwards and upwards. We're actually up about, I think, 20% or 25% since we did put the rocket there, and we have been basically all in well before that, but confirmed all in was above that level over there. Still bullish. There's nothing bearish about this. You do get these wicks, and this actually doesn't look like anything serious. Total 3. So total 3 is still bullish in my opinion. So I drew these levels out here a while ago. If we look back at the previous data, there was the previous all-time high, the red line. And if we zoom in, which I'm not going to do now, that was the highest daily close of all time. And you can see that we did find support on that level today, confirming that this is likely an SR flip. Previous resistance, obviously the all-time high coming in, back testing it as support. And I think this is just going to continue onwards and upwards. I'd only start getting concerned if we do break this upsloping support trend line over here. If we do break this upsloping support trend line over here, then we can start to get concerned. Are we going to get a deeper pullback? But for now, dips are for buying, and there's nothing scary about this wick. SOL Ethereum still coming down to our level. This is the level that I'm looking to potentially flip my Ethereum into Solana. I'm obviously going to watch how it reacts. If we just nuke straight through and test this as resistance, then I'm not going to swap my Solana into Ethereum. I might just go the other way. But for now, this is technically a cup and handle little breakout, and the measured move is that 10%, which might happen this cycle, especially with all the meme coin craze. Let's go over to the traditional markets, because it's very important to analyze the traditional markets when we have a look at Bitcoin, especially on a Monday. So the DXY is playing ball. We obviously had a massive pump on the dollar. Obviously, the dollar is the measure of the US dollar strength compared to the euro, the pound, and a couple other currencies, which is out of the scope for today's video. But you can see we did get above the 50% level of the massive range over here, which we got over here in October 22, which did mark the bottom of the stock market. All the way down here, that 50% comes in at 107. And we did deviate over there, and we have been rejected. But guys, this is still technically bullish, okay? Which gives us a little bit of a weight on risk on assets, such as the stock market and crypto market. And when this eventually collapses, we are going to see that blow off top in the crypto and the stock market. But the level I'm looking out for is 104. Obviously, if the DXY comes up higher, that we are going to drag the 50% up with us. But the hammer was here. We did see it go above and close below on the week. So we are expecting this to come down. My line in the sand is 104. Once we get it below 104, I think it's seriously game on for the crypto market, and it's most likely time, if you aren't all in, to go all in. But with this trending to the upside with the stock markets and crypto market being bullish, it's just this is going to add fuel to the fire when it does break down. Stock market, obviously bullish. There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. We're still in this parabolic formation over here, which I believe is going to play out. Where am I wrong in my idea? Well, if we lose 5,600, that's the recent move of the yen cash and carry trade all the way up here. If we lose the halfway point coming in at 5,600, as well as the 200-day EMA for the S&P 500, that is going to be where we start to, maybe we are wrong on our idea. But for now, it's onwards and upwards. It's bullish price action. It's an uptrend, and we don't want to fight the trend. So still bullish on that. The NASDAQ as well, highest weekly and daily close of all time last week, as well as the S&P 500. I also want to chat about the VIX, because a lot of people get scared about the VIX and don't understand how the VIX works. So I've broken this down today, and what people think is when the VIX comes into these low levels, it often marks the top of a stock market or the S&P 500, but it's actually wrong. So the actual idea is when you get down to these levels and you start to hold and grind in these levels, that's where you get big moves in the stock market. Here we go, big move, big move, big move. And this looks like we are stuck below that level over here. The line in the sand is that 15, 16 region over there. Looks like we are getting the death cross for the VIX, which is bullish for risk on assets. And if this just continues to grind between 15 and 11, then you will see continuation in the stock market, and the parabolic price action will most likely continue into Q1 of 2025. Okay, let's get back into the crypto market. I just want to go onto the 4-hour time frame, just zoom into the market a bit. You can see that Bitcoin did actually break this down-sloping resistance over here, and it looks like we have tested it as support. Looks like we did lose the 25 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, but we have recently claimed we're looking like we're wrestling with it now. But we are above the 50. We are in the long from this region over here. We can go over the trades in a bit, but in my opinion, we're still bullish above this line over here. We're still bullish above this upsloping support trend line over here. Ethereum, same picture, finding support at the 54-hour EMA. I think Solana might be below. There we go. Solana's obviously been struggling a bit. That does explain the ETH Solana chart that we spoke about earlier. What else we can speak about? Hyblock Capital, obviously, this tells us where the liquidity lies. There we go, 100K. So we might see a push into the 100K region today. If you go to the midterm time frame, not too much liquidity, just above there at 103K. And this tells us here that there is liquidity to the upside and the downside. So definitely expect volatility this week. I think if we do get a downside push, dips are for buying. You can see a lot of the players are positioned short at the moment. CoinGlass over there, you can see a lot of players are short, 51.18% short, 48.82% long. 24-hour liquidations, $500 million, which is pretty massive. Nothing like we saw on Thursday. I think that was $1 billion. But this is a lot of liquidation, and it's a lot of longs getting liquidated. So it does show that dips are getting bought up, and retail are likely getting smashed with their late longs entering the party late. Let's go over Forex Factory quickly, because there are some news events today. There are a couple companies releasing some earnings and revenue reports. We've got the OPEC meeting on Tuesday, which shouldn't really impact the crypto market too much. But on Wednesday, we do have the core CPI. So this is, we could potentially be grinding or just ranging until we see this result come out or the data be released. Then we do have PPI coming in on Thursday, and on Friday, nothing. But yeah, I'm not sure these will affect the market too much. I think it's basically long and strong from here. Obviously, the positions are doing incredibly well. Also, I do think that Bitcoin and the markets will most likely find a low this week, because when I did check the banter bubbles and I did see the daily, SOS was the obviously the biggest gainer of the day. I did Google something. I did Google when is the next bull moon, and the next bull moon is Sunday, the 15th of December. So we are likely to find a low before Sunday, the 15th of December. So we're going to have to wait, and we might see it this week. Okay, so which longs did I just open up? A lot of people are asking which longs I just opened up. Here are a few. So Arweave, I just opened up Arweave. I'm going to analyze them as we go along. So let me just open it up over here. I am long on Arweave because there was this key level coming in at 24.7 over here. You can see this key level. I did drag it out to the right. Obviously, we found previous supports and resistance over there. I mean, if you want to be more accurate, it's this whole region over here. This region over here. And yeah, I did open up a long in this region over here. I think we are going to get the golden cross And it's obviously a low leverage long. I haven't put too much leverage here. 4x leverage, just went 4x leverage, took 1% of the account, which is, like around $50. And I just put the account all in, or sorry, not the account, the 1% all in for that trade over there. And I am long on Arweave. So that's that over there. Where am I wrong on the trade? Well, I thought if we lose this low over here, which is obviously quite far away, if we come underneath $19, which I don't think we will, because this is such a key level, there's even a key level below it over here. So we could be doubling down if we do see the $20 region for Arweave. I think if we do come to this level, we'll get serious bounces off here. I think Arweave was extremely oversold, and there was a deviation pattern, which we have long. So I am long on Arweave. That is the first long. ICP looks really good at the moment. I think it'll find a little bit of relief sooner than later, but I'm just going to search it here because there's so many coins here. ICP. Oh, it's in the AI sector, that's why. So there we go, ICP. So ICP was actually testing the 50% level, okay? So this was the long given, obviously on the Telegram groups, and we obviously broke through. We took out these highs over here, and it looks like we are flipping it as support over there. I did take the Fibonacci with the 50% level, and that 50% level came in at 13.386. I got into my ICP trade at 13.52. So just above current price action. That's why it's in the red there. I do think this is going to hold up, and I do not see these candles over here be taken out. And remember, we like to long coins that are above the 50 and 200-day EMA, because if we do get a dump, you often see a bounce off those levels, a strong bounce off those levels. We can go back test. You can see over here, we've got a dump and you get a pump out of there. So if I am wrong on the idea, we'll most likely get a pump out of there, and then we can potentially look to exit the position if we are wrong. So ICP was another trade I was taking. Phantom is another trade. Let's have a look at Phantom quickly. Phantom does look good. It is in a bullish price action, as well as the majority of the market over here. But this was the Phantom I was looking at. So basically, I didn't set up a trade setup for that. We can actually do that right now. So basically, there were these the cycle high over here in March. We obviously took that out, which is extremely bullish, and it looks like we are back testing it now. Okay, so we obviously got that big pump on Thursday. So what you got to look at is on Thursday, there was obviously that extreme volatility with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin closed red on the day. Now, what I like about Phantom is it actually closed green on the day. Let me find Phantom again. Here we go. So Phantom actually closed green on that Thursday with quite a big bullish candle over there, and it looks like we are coming down to maybe test the daily open and close, which I think we hit to perfection over there. There we go, hit to perfection. So I do think this trade setup is extremely valid. So I'm looking at this to play out. So the level I don't want to lose for this trade is going to be these wicks over here. So underneath the 50-day EMA over there. So that's quite a big drawdown. About 20-25%. That's why I have gone 4-5x leverage long. Obviously, 1% of the portfolio is risked, and I am seeing this move to the upside. If we zoom out to Phantom on the weekly, I am a believer in Phantom, and it looks like we are starting to get above this key level over here. You can see the key levels over here. So there we go. Looks like we are above the key level. Looks like we are flipping it as support potentially. Very strong weekly close. And obviously, we're going to target the range high. Where's the range high? Well, I would say this level over here. Okay, there we go. So we're likely going to take profits in between here. The 50% of this range does look good as well. So that's my trade over there. I'm going to go back to the daily time frame. There we go. So that's the long I'm looking for. Obviously, massive upside potential. This will most likely play out in Q1, when we do see that USDT dominance play out as expected into Q1 of 2025. That's the time frame of the trade. So what else am I long on? I think we are getting a little bit of a pullback now. ONDO, I did get into ONDO trade and GRT. We're going to go over those two trades quickly. So ONDO, obviously ONDO has been really bullish, and I was speaking about this important level on the stream on Friday, and basically I did highlight these previous highs over there, because that was the target for our trade from under $1. We all said ONDO under $1 is a huge steal. Obviously, BlackRock accumulating during this period over here, and it looks like we were, getting a potential move down to the zone over here, but I did try get in sooner than later because often these obvious areas are front run. Okay, so when you do have an obvious area where a lot of people are interested in a strong move to the upside, you do often see these coins get snatched up sooner than later. So I did get into the ONDO trade. I got in at $1.54 over there, $1.54. So I think I opened up, trading view, and I saw a big red candle on ONDO. I think I saw more than 10%, and I was like, okay, well, that's a bargain. That's a bargain. And if we take out the fib from, from where did Trump win? Where did Trump win? Trump won over here. So there we go. That's the fib. So, we might see this level over here. It lines up with the 382 as well. I did expect a low to form in this range over there, but this all lines up to be an extremely easy trade. ONDO at the $1.50 to $1.43. If market makers allow this region to be visited, I think this will be a very obvious trade. Will we take out this wick? I don't know. I think I might have got in there. Obviously, when you see a strong project like ONDO down more than 10%, I think it's a bit of a no-brainer. And another one I got into was GRT. We're going to go over GRT quickly. GRT. There we go. I also saw a huge wick. There we go. So GRT, 9% down. And yeah, I thought it was a good trade. So where did we get into GRT? Well, we got in at that 29. Yeah, so basically around now. So this is the actual trade, 29, this region over here. So I thought this region over here would be tested. So obviously we had that fair value gap over here. So when you are in a downtrend and you do have 3 red candles in a row, so 1, 2, 3, and you don't see any other wicks from the previous candles in that price action, you do get a fair value gap. And that fair value gap is this green box over here. And we did say that this was the target for GRT long from down there, was the fair value gap over there. And it's very likely that the fair value gap gets tested as support if it is broken through. So there we go, broke through, tested as support. We did get in over here. Stop loss, I'm not too sure about this one. It isn't very, it's only 4x, okay? So it's 4x, so I do have quite a bit of freedom to the downside. There we go. Probably stop screw over there. Obviously, if I get stopped out on this project does look quite strong. So I don't mind getting stopped out because I'm just going to re-enter over here. So I think it's worth it because, this dip could be shallow, and I'm betting the longs that I've taken today are basically bets that this dip is going to be shallow, okay? So what else are those longs? I've obviously given you the 5 longs that I opened today. What else am I long on? Some of them are down a bit, so I am long on PONKE. That one is basically flat at break even over there. WIF, I am long. We're up decently on that one, despite a huge pullback on WIF today. Minus 8% there and there. Wormhole, so this was looking really good, but we have got a pullback today. Nothing major. Injective down quite a bit. That is potentially losing trade. Jupiter also got smashed today, but looks like it's been quite volatile. That did come quite low. Toncoin long, Shiba long, Bitcoin I'm still long. I took that long live with you guys on Friday. And Pepe, we are up on the Pepe trade. This is kind of carrying the portfolio. There we go, 100% move, 4x leverage. It's all about the low leverage longs, guys. Low leverage longs will perform extremely well this cycle. I have covered low leverage longs for ages now and why they will outperform the rest of your portfolio. So that's basically the market update. I'm going to go through a couple altcoin requests now. But guys, if you enjoy this content, definitely smash the like button. It goes a long way. If you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe. We're out here every week giving you guys alpha, unbiased crypto analysis, and we have been outperforming the market this cycle so far. So let's go through some altcoin requests, and then let's go through some altcoin requests right away, actually. Okay, so let's go over PYTH or PYTH. I know it is at the top here, 47. Obviously, some blood on the streets today, but this looks like quite a good level in my opinion. So we're gonna zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. So there is quite a key level over here. There was previous resistance over here, support, resistance, and we're gonna highlight this level all the way across. So you can see that there was some support, resistance, support over there. Wick bought up immediately. Wick bought up immediately. Then we lost the level, resistance, resistance. So this is obviously a key level, okay? And it looks like we are testing the key level as support. So it could be worth getting in on PYTH over here, okay? Were you wrong on the trade? Well, I would say this $38 region over here. So this trade is actually looking quite good. I think I'm actually going to take this trade. If you guys are looking to get long on PYTH, this could be a decent trade. Obviously down 8% today. So I'm going to take this trade. So the drawdown to my point of invalidation is 19%. So let's say 20%. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to search for PYTH, PYTH. There we go. We are going to leverage this 4x over there. We are going to take a market order, and I'm going to risk 1% of the account, which is $50. So 4x, $50. So it's going to be a $200 trade. It's going to cost me $50. If I lose the whole trade, that's fine because it's 1%. That's why this leverage is good. And I'm going to go long over there. Okay, 36 cents. Oh, I must have an open order on PYTH already. There we go. So I'm going to cancel those. So I'm going to long now. I think I was looking for lower levels before we did get a breakout over there. So there we go. $200 as we said. Ooh, not 1,200. $200 as we said. Long on PYTH. There we go. Okay, we are in the trade. We just took this trade right now. And yeah, where are we looking to target for this? Well, the macro 50% comes in at 69 cents over there. So this is TP1. TP2 is going to be halfway between those points, coming in at 90 cents. And then all-time highs. So this does look really good. I do like this rounded bottom price action over here. You often see strong moves come from a rounded bottom like that. We do have the golden cross. We are above the 50% level from the Trump victory to the top over there. And even if we come into this 43 cents, we might be doubling down on that trade because that is a really key level for PYTH. Okay, guys, what is next? We have just taken that trade. It does look good. Super. Let's have a look at Super. I think this is part of the gaming narrative, and it is probably getting a huge pullback today. So there we go, 7%, not too bad. It's at $2. Okay, this has really been ripping. I think I did get in on this coin when you guys shelled it a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, not too much analysis to do on this because, it's kind of just going vertical over there. You can see that there is a key level over here. So key level over here, that's, yeah, we got rejected off that key level. Did we take the liquidity? Yes, we did. So, a little local top could be in for Super over here. Where am I looking to get into this if I am bullish on this? Well, $1.60. I think a retest of this makes sense. It is obviously quite far from current price action, but this is a high probability zone to get in on Super. So I'm going to set an alert for $1.62 over there. There we go. Alert set. If we do see this area visited, I am going to be interested in going long on Super just because of the price action. But before then, I don't mind. If this continues to rip, it doesn't matter. I am in quite a few longs, which I do think are going to outperform. Let's check what's next, guys. Let's check what's next. GRT and TON. So we did cover GRT. I am long on GRT. Let's have a look at TON because TON is above key levels. Of course, we are still in that TON trade over there. So we did get the test of the 50% level again. Okay. So I don't want to see this hanging around here for too long because we don't want to see this region test. We want to see a big bounce off over here. I am bullish on TON coin, so I got a big spot holding over there. My first target for TON is between $10 and $11 over there. And yeah, bull cross above the 50% tested today. I think there is actually a decent trade on the horizon. So I obviously got in a little bit lower. But if you are looking to get in on a TON trade, you could easily take a long from here. Obviously, with good risk management, never risk more than 1% per trade. And you can have quite a tight stop loss because you don't really want to see this region visited again. It'll most likely come down to the green box over there. And we can target all-time highs or even it's $11. The stop loss does look a little bit loose though. I'm going to have to look at this one a bit further. But if you are more conservative, there we go. That's going to be your stop loss over there. If you are aggressive, the previous one, and we could be targeting that $11. And the second TP is going to be that. This is the 2.618 fib retracement of the recent move down, and this is the 1.618. We did measure that last time on the show. So there we go. There's another trade, TON coin. You could probably enter in this whole region though, so I wouldn't go all in now. This whole region over here, dip should be for buying. This was a key level if you look to the left, but you don't really want to get underneath the 200-day EMA. So your stop loss would be around this, $5.40, $5.50. You could even be as conservative and put it down there, and it doesn't really affect the risk reward. 3-to-1 risk reward, not a bad trade. What is next? Can we enter WIF now? Let's have a look at WIF quickly because we haven't gone into it today. So I'm obviously in the WIF long from the 50% level. That's why I love the 50% level, guys. I go on about the 50% level every show. Look at this. Tops, comes down, bottom, nice rounded bottom on the tighter time frames. would I enter WIF now? Well, you know, there is a case for WIF. So there is another level on the 4-hour time frame over there. You can see resistance, sorry, support, resistance, 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 resistance. Now this could be flipping it as support. So I don't really want to see WIF come to this level again because it might break down. So you could have a long from here. I'm not taking this trade. I'm already in WIF trade. But something like that could be on the cards. That's a risk reward of 3 to 1. Not my kind of trade. I do prefer more than 3. But there is a case. If Bitcoin does find a bottom sooner than later, and we do get, you know, because this is still looking good in my opinion. If we do get bullish continuation from the crypto market, I think WIF is going to rip. And there is actually a case to be buying this region over here. It is a SR flip. It probably looks much better on the 4-hour time frame. I'll go there quickly. There we go. You can see key level over there. It looks like we are holding it. Quite a bearish candle though, so I wouldn't actually enter now. I'd wait to see how the market reacts. And I'm going to wait for Solana to hit that 210 level before going mega long on any altcoins on the Solana blockchain. I'm going to keep holding the ones I'm already in, but that's my analysis on. Okay, let's have a look at PayPay. Okay, so now we're starting to get a little bit more DEGEN. Obviously, the more we go, the more DEGEN we get. I think this is the Chinese Pepe. I could be mistaken. Let me know in the comments if this is the Chinese Pepe. So there we go. We're still waiting for this to reclaim the 50% level. I think, yeah, this, you know, if it holds this level over here, I think PayPay could come to this key level over here. So there we go. There's your key level. Lots of tops and bottoms in this level over here. So I'm going to set an alert for a retest of this wick over there. Bang. PayPay. I'm not interested now. Obviously not interested now. And if we do see this level and Bitcoin and the crypto market is in a good position, then I am going to be bullish on PayPay. There we go. A move like that, decent risk reward. We'll find some kind of low to find a stop loss, but we're going to wait for this level over there. So look at Grass and Casper. So we're going to look at Casper first because, yeah, we like to do the more degenerate things later. So there we go. This kind of LARP line is playing out to perfection. So there was this this kind of key level over here, just below 18 cents. We can drag it down here. You know, we can drag it how we want over there. But I was looking for a breakout and a retest of this level over there. It looks like it just happened sooner than later. You know, I thought it might happen over the course of a week, but it did happen over the course of, looks like, the weekend. So there we go. It has potentially, you know, flipped this key level into support. So this was previous resistance. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 taps. We broke through. Now it's testing as resistance. And onwards and upwards. I'm bullish on Casper. It is one of my biggest holdings. And I am seeing this 26, 27 cent region over here sooner than later. Personally, I'm bullish. This was the buying opportunity of a lifetime there, 10 cents. And we're going to have to wait and see. We do have the bull cross. We are above the 50% level. So Casper is in a very strong position. So let's get a bit more degenerate and have a look at Grass over there. I am in a little bit of a Grass position. It looks like we could have a double top here. So I'd be very careful about this level over here. You'll probably find that it will be support. But if you lose this level, it could be looking quite ugly for Grass. There isn't much price action here. So I wouldn't be buying this yet. I'd probably wait for the range low to be tested, but you want to see a good reaction. So you want to see it kind of come under there, and then you wait for that, you know, W pattern, double bottom, or like a liquidity sweep and test it over there. Then we're going to be long stops underneath, but we're not going to blindly bid this region, guys. We are going to wait for a stop loss over there. Atom and Wormhole. So we did go over Wormhole earlier, but let's have a look at it again. Because I think we just said we were long. So there's Wormhole over there. You know, we were basically getting excited because we're starting to hold above the 200-day EMA. Looks like we are coming down to test that region as support. So this is your key level. I would say this region over here. So you can expect this to act as support. So I'm going to continue holding my trade. I don't think we want to lose this level over here, but this is actually another key level. So if you are conservative, you want to be long in this region over here. But I'm still in my trade. I am holding this long and strong. I don't want to see these wicks get lost because we did get a lot of bullish absorption over here over the 2 days over there, which led to the breakout of the 200-day EMA, which came and tested it as support. So this could be the perfect entry over there. I am in this trade. So, you know, long from about here. Stops to go below the wick, and then we are targeting the higher levels. We're going to wait for it to have a proper breakout for analyzing TPs. But if you do look up and left, you do see there is this key region over here, and I think we could visit this region over here, coming in at 53 cents. Yeah, bullish. This does look like a SR flip. We'll probably come back and look at it in a week's time, and we'll see that it's probably the perfect SR flip, and we're going to see a push into that region over there. Okay. So there's a question. Oh, Atom. Let's have a look at Atom quickly. I haven't actually been trading Atom. But Atom looks quite good. Okay, so you can also see a kind of key level over here, which looks like it has been flipped. I haven't really been paying too much attention to this, but you can see this is support. Then it was resistance over there, so we lost it, kind of wrestled here for a bit. It was support, resistance, big dump over there. I don't like how Atom has taken out these levels over there. I don't have much price action on Bybit, but it has been creating lower lows. So I personally wouldn't be bullish. I know we've just broken above this level over here, and we are above the EMAs, but I would only get excited about Atom if we get above this high over here and above the downsloping resistance trend line. So this is the level that I'm going to wait to break out over there, because this could easily be resistance. Okay, we could easily come back here, then get nailed down, because we are in a downtrend. Why are we in a downtrend? Well, we just make lower lows. Okay, so we had a low over here. We attempted to make a higher low, but then we made a lower low. So this doesn't look good, bruv. And yeah, personally not long on this. I'm going to wait for a bullish breakout and a retest. So that's the classic. Get about the 50% level, then off we go. So personally not bullish on this one. It does look bearish on the macro time frame. Quick question, please. I set my EMAs the same to you. Does it still work for lower time frames? I like to use this setup on the daily time frame. So I've obviously got the 50-day EMA and the 200-day EMA over there, and I wait for the golden cross, and then off we go. But if we do go onto the 4-hour time frame, I've got the 50, the 20, as well as the 25. The 25 normally gives you like a, over here you see that we broke below the 25, and we have been struggling to get above there since, but it does often give you an early signal on a nice move to the upside. But I do find that back testing these levels, especially on the 4-hour time frame and the daily, these are the main time frames that I trade. You do find that these levels are respected. So you can see Solana over here obviously came into there and respected, came into there, respected. Bitcoin over there came quite close. We haven't met this region over here, but you do find that it does kind of govern price action, and it can be seen as a dynamic support or resistance. Okay, going to do a few more, guys. DEGEN, if we have to do DEGEN. Okay, have a look on Mexi. Let's have a look at Mexi, because we normally get quite a bit of history over here. So let's have a look at DEGEN quickly. So yeah, not much price action over there, a bit of a rounded bottom. We did get the golden cross, and it looks like we are forming some kind of build up of stops to the upside and the downside over here. We haven't tested the 50-day EMA, but it looks good. It looks good. It'll break out, just get above this level over here. Personally, I think if you see a breakout of this 0.235 cents over there, we could see continuation up, but it could be a no man's land. I'd probably wait for another test of this low again, see if it is support, and then go from there. But I'm going to wait for Bitcoin and Ethereum to show some proper strength before getting into these proper DEGEN plays over there. PONKE. Okay, let's have a look at PONKE. I haven't seen your name before, Louis, so welcome to the channel, bro. PONKE over there, obviously a meme coin. We do hold this. So what I like about PONKE is it's up on the day, okay? Only Turbo, Floki, and Pepe and a few other coins are up on the day. So this is showing strength. Look how the 50-day EMA, we just spoke about it, has been very much respected over here. So we've got a bounce, we've got a bounce, we've got a bounce, we've got a bounce over there. Looks like the bulls are absorbing this price action over here. You can see the wicks to the downside, and we are expecting PONKE to probably hold this level over here. We don't want to see it below. So if you start seeing daily closes below the 50, bit of a red flag. But for now, clearly bullish. Massive bullish price action. You can see the volatility coming to the market as well, just creating higher highs, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. So we do expect the lows to hold. Yeah, we are in the PONKE trade. We did get in there, but if you're looking for the perfect entry, maybe it'll bounce off the 50 again. But if we lose that level, I would look below, down to that 200-day EMA on the daily time frame. Brett. Okay, Brett is one of my biggest meme coin positions. Looks like it is getting bought up nicely today. So what I like about Brett is there is this cup and handle over there, the previous high over there. And you can see we are flipping this resistance, which we got a double top into support. You see the bulls are really stepping in. You can see all these wicks over here, creating a great buying opportunity over there. We did get the cup and handle, which broke out to the upside, and we do have support over here. Personally, very long on Brett. It is most likely going to rip, and I think I do see 3 big moves. So this was the first big move. I think this is the second big move. Not sure how high we're gonna get, and there should be one more move in Q1 of 2025, guys. Okay, let's do a few more, guys. What are your thoughts on the Phantom to Sonic upgrades? Sorry, I just skimmed over that, didn't read it properly. But we can have a look at Phantom again, because I don't like to look at the news and the this and the that. I like to look at the price action, and it's the most consistent. Well, what the price action is telling me is that we are getting a major flip here. So this was a key level. This was support. We lost it. We tested it as resistance, came down again. It looks like we are flipping the level. We have created a higher high, which is bullish. There's nothing bearish about a higher high. And I'm expecting this level to hold. I'm going to be buying the full dip. I'm not sure how far we are going to dip, but I will be buying the full dip. We could come down to this 95 cent. I'll be opening my trade again if I do get stopped out. And I am seeing that $3, $3.50. Sooner than later, I do think we will break the all-time high, especially if the Sonic upgrade is actually what they're talking about. I think we will see it continue. But yeah, basically the reason I like to look at the price action and not the fundamentals is because the price action is where the people are putting their money where their mouth is. Okay, so if people are actually bullish, they are actually putting their money in there. And here we go. People are bullish. We are creating higher highs, which does kind of confirm the data. If people are getting bullish and we're creating lower highs and lower lows, guys, yeah, they're trying to bullshit you. But yeah, bullish on Phantom. I do see a move up to this level above $3 over there. It's a decent pump from current price. I think over 100%, 150%. There we go. It's a classic crypto trade. Okay, what about GOAT? Let's have a look at GOAT. I'm not the biggest fan of trading meme coins. I prefer just buying it and forgetting about it and having a look when it's a good time to have a look. So let's have a look at GOAT. So up at 70 cents. So very volatile. Obviously, no leverage required with this. Looks like we are holding the 50-day leverage. Sorry, the 50-day EMA, not the 50x leverage to perfection over here. And yeah, we probably find that this is going to be support. You see there was a previous high over there, previous low over there. This is a good support. If you aren't in GOAT yet, this could be a good time to allocate some spot GOAT. I got into GOAT at the end of October over here, and I'm basically at break even. So I'm just holding my bag. If it comes lower, I don't care because it is a meme coin and it's most likely just going to rip, and then you can exit for profits. Guys, never take a L on a meme coin. Unheard of. Okay, so look at Curve because Curve has been ripping. So CRV. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Curve, well, it came straight into our level over there. This was the key level. I did say if you were in the curve long, this is the level that you're going to be waiting for. And it looks like we hit that to perfection. So there we go. I personally wouldn't be longing this. I'd probably wait for maybe a retest of this high. Will it happen? I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is going to happen. But I'm not interested in buying Curve here. I'm only interested in buying it here. If we never see this level, then I'm not going to own Curve. So I'm only going to buy it at 88.90 cents. I'll have a look and see how the price is reacting. But I think it's a no man's land. What you want to see from here is a strong bounce. So I'm either going to buy it here or buy it if we get the perfect retest. So now the problem with Curve is that it didn't give us or didn't give me a chance to get into the market, okay? I might have had a chance here when it did close a daily candle over there. But I think it closed so high, I was waiting for a retest. We didn't get the retest. The retest isn't promised, but the retest is the high probability trade. It looks like Bitcoin's on 100K. There we go. Buy the dip. It's always worth buying the dip. We're gonna have to wait for this 4-hour candle close. If this can confirm a bullish engulfing, I think the shakeout was real. And there we go. I hope none of you sold your coins or got stopped out. The market makers are always hungry. It looks like the meme coin starting to turn over. We've got Turbo over here. Turbo aping into this. I've obviously got into this ages ago. I would consider myself an investor because I did spot buy the bottom. There we go. Turbo, it looks like it's ripping, showing a lot of bullish price action. I mean, 9% on a day where everything's getting spanked isn't bad. Nero as well, look at that little blast off over there. But you know, I would probably be waiting for the day to close green. So you know, my target for my Bitcoin long is 113,000. Sorry, 113. You know, it seems so bizarre saying 6 figures for Bitcoin, but we're gonna have to get used to that. So we obviously said that the liquidity above was in this region over here. And we are most likely going to see the 100K, which we did see right now. So this obviously hasn't loaded. 100K, there we go. Hyblock, you know, coming to perfection. So this does look like it was a breakout and a perfect retest, which does make sense. And if we can get above this 101.4, it'll make the day green. And then I think we'll see continuation and these higher levels tagged for crypto. But yeah, let's have a look at our trades quickly. So we're up 5% on this quickly. So all the trades today besides Phantom are in the green. You see ONDO up 30% today. Phantom. So Phantom is a long-term trade over there. Might have just refreshed. No. So Phantom, obviously a long-term trade, so that should flip into the green sooner than later. But yeah, 5 out of the 6 trades in the green. And let's do 1 or 2 altcoin requests, and then we are going to end the stream over there. Finally, guys, finally. I like it when you guys comment the good-looking crypto charts. So this has gone absolutely parabolic. I woke up and checked the charts. You know, I don't like to look at on the weekend, but I did check the charts this morning, and I saw this was down like, I mean, what was it actually down? Sort of down 7%, and then I realized, you know, it's still at $4. So obviously, no love lost on this. Yeah, this was my entry, guys. 73 cents. So this was one of my biggest gainers over here. I obviously bought at the end of April over there. Obviously hold it for a long time. I was looking a bit dodgy at times down here. But guys, holding strong projects is the way to go, okay? So there we go. Huge move up. I didn't know this was going to happen. It absolutely, you know, outdid my expectations. But welcome to crypto, guys. Welcome to crypto. ONDO following suit, bullish price action. Again, look at this wick. This wick actually reminds me of this wick, okay? So what we might see here is a big wick and then just continuation onwards and upwards over here. I'm glad I got into that long. You see, it got front run because it is such a strong coin. So I'm expecting all-time highs, $2 sooner than later for ONDO, if the crypto market does start to rip to the upside. Let's have a look at TAO. TAO over there, nice. Bullish price action, obviously. Tested these previous tops as support over here. I'm expecting continuation over there. Would I buy now? Probably not. I would have bought ages ago when we did get that horrible dump. I've been trading TAO for a while. This is on Binance and was only listed in April over there. But yeah, it looks like a bullish SR flip and continuation, guys. That's my analysis for TAO. Let's have a look at BLUR. Then we are going to end the stream over there. So BLUR, I did DEGEN into this. I heard it was gaming narrative, so yeah, there we go. Got into these a while ago. Shout out to the guy that recommended G Swift down here. What a G. Up multiple X on that. It was BLUR, right? There we go. BLUR. All these gaming coins are doing well. We did actually call the gaming narrative a while ago. But I want BLUR to get above 47 cents. Okay, that's the 50% level. It'll get in the strong half. Then I think I'll be doubling down on my position over there. I think we did get in put around this 30 odd cent region over there. But yeah, I will only be allocating more money to BLUR if we do get above 47 cents over there. Test it as supports and then onwards and upwards. Okay, we'll have a look at one more. We'll have a look at XRP quickly. And then we're going to end the stream, guys. We're going to end the stream. Where's XRP? There it is. Okay, XRP. Obviously, I'm not interested in XRP. It has run. I did say that I'm only interested in XRP at this $1.70 region. That's obviously the 50% level of the all-time range for XRP. I did actually go short XRP at about $2.76, but I have closed that. I don't like shorting the bull run. Actually, I had short positions after this wick. I had short positions all the way up to the top. Obviously, low leverage, a little bit got filled, and we did take profits at like $2.30-ish. But yeah, I don't like shorting the bull run. Who shorts the bull run? Not me. looks like we could be forming a lower high. If we break this $2.16, yeah, it is likely that we'll see this $1.70, $1.60 region. Guys, thanks so much for joining the stream. It's obviously much appreciated and it goes a long way. Definitely smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here, and we will see you later this week. Guys, good luck trading out.